Okay, guys. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Good morning, Julie, Claudinha, and everybody else. I hope Felipe can make it, right? We had a little technical problem here, but a small technical problem actually. But now everything is okay, right? So, welcome to our class. This is Wide Angle 1 and we are doing unit 11. So it's almost the end of the book. Can you believe it? Amazing, isn't it, guys? Yes, today is February 23rd. So we are approaching Carnival. Yes. So, do you have any plans for Carnival? Are you going to do anything special? No, Julie. So, but you're going to stay home, right? That is special, right? So, if you can relax, watch TV, sleep, and do your homework, that is special. Okay, that is really good. So, yes, I am going to stay home too, right? I have a lot to do. So, people, let's see our Google Classroom full screen. Here, as you can see, we start Unit 11 today, okay? But I asked you to do some homework from our last class. So, did you have a chance to do your homework? Let's see. Because we finished Unit 10 last week. So, you have homework to do. Let's check it out.
Professora,
Yes, Claudinha.
a senhora recebeu meu trabalho? Recebeu, né?
Yes, thank
Ma-
you. Yes,
mandei direitinho, né? Mandei?
yes, very good, Claudinha. Yes, I received. Thank you. Hi, Stephanie. Good morning. Welcome. All right. Okay, dear. So let's see the topics we learned, we talked about last week and the homework. Last week, we finished Unit 10. We talked about traveling to Las Vegas, the Grand Canyon, right? And Arizona. So we discussed what Max and Andy were planning to do. Remember, they're having a break and they're deciding where to go. So they decided to go to the west, okay, to the desert. Okay. So the homework was online practice, unit 10.4 and 10.5, including unit 10 test. Okay, this is the final part of unit 10 on the platform. So this is very important, especially if you have the book. You have access, don't you, Julie? Do you have access to the platform? Yes? Okay. So I also asked you to do some worksheets. Look, okay? Let's check out the worksheets. I think there were 3 worksheets. Okay? So, did you have a chance to do the worksheets? Yeah? So make sure you do the worksheets now during the holiday because we will have a holiday, right? So as we have classes in the morning on Wednesday, we will not have class next week because, yes, we will not. Okay, guys, because yeah, the course opens on Wednesday at noon. So we open at 12 o'clock. So we only have classes in the afternoon, okay, on Wednesday. So the classes in the morning were canceled, and we will have classes only on March 9th. Only here, March 9th, the following Wednesday. So you have um, a kind of almost, let me see how many days. Today is the 23rd. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You have 13 days, almost one fortnight, almost 15 days to do your homework. Okay, guys, imagine 13 days. That's a good time, isn't it? So you should prepare your lessons. I mean, study the past lessons you missed. Replace your classes before Monday if you have to replace, because Monday, February 28th, is the last day to replace the classes from February. So if you missed any classes this month, now is the time to replace, okay? So you should do right away, okay? So, and you have plenty of time to do your homework, okay, guys? So, do you have any questions about the homework? Claudinha, Julie, Stephanie, and who else is watching the video? If you have any questions, please drop me a line, send me a message, okay? All right, so this was from last week. Now let's see our planning again for today. Sorry, here. All right, here we are. Okay, can you see that, people? So if you have your books, please open your books to page 123, unit 11. Let's go there. Hi, Duda. Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome. I'm happy to see you. Okay. All right. So let's go and check out this new unit. All right. Here we are. Okay. Look. Okay. That's a beautiful picture, isn't it, people? I like this photo. So the title of the unit, different from unit 10, which was adventure, traveling. The title of this unit is learning. Yeah, very important. Now, take a look at this picture. Can you describe this picture, please? What can you see in the picture? Let's see. Oh, how do you say escola in English?
School,
School. Very good. Excellent, Claudinha. So here we have what seems to be a school, right? So it's a school. And who are these people? Who are they? If this is a school, who are these people? Who are they? They are? Sorry, I can't hear you. I don't understand. Who knows, guys? Who are the people in the picture? Who are they? I'm not asking what they're doing. No, I'm not asking the action. I'm asking who they are. Okay? So who are they? Who knows? They are students. Okay, guys. So let's say everybody. Students. Students. Okay, so as you can see here, they are students and they are at school. Okay, so when we ask you to describe a picture, you can say, oh, there are some students and they are at school, apparently. Okay, now look at these guys. What are these things here on the desks? What do we call this? Yes, can you repeat please, Julie? Ah, okay. Julie said notebook. That's correct. Okay, so this is a notebook. So we can see some notebooks on the desks. Okay, so we are describing the picture. So there are some students, they are at school, and there are some notebooks on the desks. Okay? All right? So far, so good? Good. Now, look at their faces. What are they doing? Now, I'm asking about the action, the activity. What are they doing? Julie said they're talking. Are they talking? I don't think so. Hi, Larissa. Good morning. Welcome. This is page 123, okay? Unit 11, okay? So what are the students doing? Nobody knows. So look at their faces. Look at their mouths. They're not talking. They are two options. Number one, or singing a song, or they are repeating some words. Okay? They are repeating words or phrases. Okay, so they are either singing or repeating. We can see that. Okay, so if they are singing, this can be music class. Do you think this is a music class? Maybe. We don't know. It's not very clear. We can't say, ah, this is a music class. They're singing. Now, we don't know. We don't know. Now, if they are repeating some words, what class is this? What do you think? Math? Do you think it's mathematics? No. History? Hmm? Say in Portuguese. Arts. Oh, Julie said arts. So do you think this is an arts class, like people drawing and painting? I don't think so. If the students are repeating something, if they're saying something, not singing, but repeating, do you think this is an art class? I don't think so. I don't think it's an art class. It looks more like language class. Some kind of language they are learning. Okay? So maybe they are learning a language. Okay? Maybe. We don't know. We are going to listen and watch. Okay? We are going to check the video. But apparently, look, very important word. Apparently, they are learning a language. Okay? Apparently. Do you agree, guys? I don't know. So they can be singing. It's possible. So they are either singing or learning a language. Okay? All right? So let's check out here. Let's see the questions that were asked. How are the students learning? Here in this video, in this picture, how are they learning? Are they reading a book? No, they aren't. Are they writing? No, they aren't. So let's say that. No, they aren't. Good. Are they drawing a picture? No, they aren't. So how are they learning? We don't know the story, so we can say they are either singing or repeating, okay? So we can say, oh, they are repeating the teacher, or they are singing a song. That's a way to learn, okay? A lot of students nowadays learn by singing. Did you know that? Especially when you are preparing for the university entrance exam, what we call in Portuguese, vestibular. The students who are preparing to take vestibular, sometimes they sing. Yes, Julie is confirming that. She is saying that a math teacher once taught her about seno, cosseno, tangente by singing with a song. It's possible, right? So even mathematics can be taught through music. You can sing a song and help the students learn a formula. You can memorize something with music. Okay? Yeah, of course. So we don't know, just looking at the photo, we don't know what subject they are studying. We can't tell just by looking at the picture. It can be language, language class. It can be history class. It can be math. We don't know, right? Wow! Julie has a video of her teacher singing. Can you please show the students? You see, guys? Yes. So sometimes it's interesting to learn with music. It helps, right? So, do you like learning new things? I do. What about you? Do you like learning new things? Yes? Do you understand this question? So, learning new things is when you discover new things, new topics, new subjects. For example, now I'm learning French. Okay? I don't know how to speak French well. I'm learning. Okay? So, French is new to me. I know English. English is not new because I know English. I'm an English teacher. But French is new because I don't know French. So I'm learning new things. I'm learning a new language. Okay? So every day I learn a new topic concerning French, in the French language. Because every day I have a different lesson. Okay? So, what about you? Do you like learning new things in general? I do. I do. It's interesting. Yes. Isn't it? It's nice to know a lot about different things. It's nice to know something different, right? It's always nice to know. Always nice to learn new things. What about you guys? Claudinha, Stephanie, Duda, do you like learning new things? Yes or no? Oops, sorry. Can you hear me, guys? Yes? So, do you like learning different topics, different subjects? Yes, we all do, right? We all do. It's always nice to learn something different. Hmm? Yes, in your case, now you are learning English. English is new. It's something new because you don't know English very well. You are learning. Okay, so English is something new. It's very good to learn new things. Okay. Okay, Stephanie. So I'm going to explain here. The question is, do you like learning new things? For example, suppose you are very good at math. Okay, you know math. Math is easy for you. Okay, you don't have any problems with math. Every time you take a test, you get a very good grade because you are good at math. All right? Let's suppose. Now, when you start learning physics or chemistry, physics and chemistry, they have some calculus, they have some formulas, but they are different from math. They are not math, okay? So when you start learning physics, physics is something new. It's new to you. You don't know physics. So you have to study, all right? And it's difficult sometimes. In my opinion, physics and chemistry are two difficult subjects. I like physics and I also like chemistry, but they're difficult and they're new. Okay? Do you like physics? Yes, Stephanie. So that's my question. Do you like learning new things, different things? Okay? For example, now I know English, so now I want to learn um, Italian. So Italian is a new language. So I can do that if I have time. I can learn Italian, okay? But we need to organize our time to learn new languages, okay? So, okay, now is learning or teaching more difficult? What do you think? Learning or teaching, which one is more difficult? Teaching, you think teaching. Why, Julie? Because, because you have to study more. You have to prepare the classes, right? Maybe, yeah. Okay. All right, fair enough. Okay, good. But depending on the subject, learning can also be difficult. Imagine if you decide to study Mandarin, learning can be difficult, right? Mandarin, Japanese, or if you decide to start studying um, some fields in geology, like for example, geology. Wow, that's something really hard. Do you understand geology? Geology is like geologia in Portuguese. It studies the rocks. It studies the rock formations. Estuda as formações rochosas, as pedras, todas. That's geology. Astronomy. Astronomy is also something difficult, okay? Because astronomy deals with big numbers. Yes. So the numbers in astronomy are huge. We can't even imagine. So it's difficult. Okay, so sometimes learning can be difficult, even more than teaching. All right, so let's see who took this picture, the photographer who took this picture, and what he has or she has to say about it. Okay, and how he or she answers the questions. Okay, so let's take a look.
I took this photo in Mraku in Myanmar. Salaries for public school teachers are low. These teachers need to teach extra classes in their homes. These private classes are for rich students after they finish their regular school. I love learning new things. I learn from the media or from talking to the people. I am a very curious person, and I am interested in humanism, which is a type of philosophy based on art, science, and caring for people. I think I will keep learning all my life. This is a very good question. I think learning requires a good attitude, but teaching also requires a lot of previous work. So I think teaching is harder. And also your performance will affect more people than if you are the student.
Okay, so who took that picture? Who took the picture? Do you remember his name? Who took this photo? You don't remember his name. Oh, that was Edu Bayer, right? Edu, yes, I got you now, right? Ah, so you have to pay attention. Who is speaking? You should know, okay, guys? So Edu Bayer took this picture. Now, where did he take this picture? In Brazil? Uh-oh. No. Where? somewhere in Asia because of the looks of the students, right? Yes. So let's watch the video again, and then you will tell us, where did he take this picture? Okay? So let's see. Look.
I took this photo in Mraku in Myanmar.
Mraku in Myanmar. Do you know where Myanmar is? No? So let me show you in the map. Let me show you on the map, sorry. Let me show you here where this place is. All right. So let me share. Okay, guys, can you see the picture here? So look, this is Myanmar, okay? Or in other words, Burma, okay? It's next to India, Bangladesh, right? This is India here. And it's also next to Laos, next to Thailand. So it's a very mystical place. Look at the picture of one of the temples in Myanmar. Myanmar has a lot of temples. They are super religious, okay? So here we have a description. Look, Myanmar, formerly Burma, is a Southeast Asian nation. So let me make it a little bigger for you to see. Okay, so now I think it's okay for the guys online. So here, Myanmar, formerly Burma, is a Southeast Asian nation of more than 100 ethnic groups, bordering India, Bangladesh, China, Laos, and Thailand. So look, China, Laos, Thailand. Okay, and here, Bangladesh and India, here up to the north. Okay, this part here belongs to India. So Yangon, formerly Rangoon, the country's largest city, is home to bustling markets, numerous parks and lakes, and the towering Galded Shwedagon Pagoda, which contains Buddhist relics and dates to the 6th century. So here, guys, you have the picture, okay, of the pagodas. There are lots of temples in Myanmar. Myanmar is famous for the temples, the Buddhist temples they have. All right? So here you have the bigger picture, okay? Look, here you go. Check it out. So you have here, actually, here you have Bangladesh, India, Laos, Thailand, and here China. All right. Sorry. Yeah, it is a big place. It is. But if you minimize here, look, you can see now much better. Here you have China. Then here there is Nepal, north of India, and then here we are. Look at Vietnam. Vietnam is to the south, Okay, and here is Malaysia. All right. Yeah, here we have the Philippines. Okay, people. So this is Myanmar. Beautiful, beautiful country. Okay, really beautiful. So back to our book here. So here he's saying, I took this photo in Mraku, actually. He says this together. Mraku in Myanmar. Okay, so
In Mraku, in Myanmar, salaries for public school teachers are low. These teachers need to teach extra classes in their homes. These private classes are for rich students after they finish
the regular school. So what is he saying about this specific class? Look, they are private classes. What are private classes? Do you know? Yes? Do you have any idea? What's the meaning of private classes? Private classes are the same as escolas or aulas particulares, not escolas, aulas particulares, okay? So private classes. Yes. So these private classes are for rich students after they finish regular school. So these classes here are meant for students who finished high school. They finish high school, and if they have money, they can do or they can take those private classes, okay? Probably to enter a university. Maybe they are preparing to enter a university, just like pré-vestibular in Brazil, okay? Similar. But in this case, it's only for rich students because they are private, okay? So they are expensive.
are for rich students after they finish their regular school. I love learning new things. I learn from the media or from talking to the people. I am a very curious person.
So, does he like learning new things? Yes, he does. Okay? And how does he learn? He learns from the media, the internet, TV, newspapers, and also from talking to the people. Okay? That's how he learns. So he doesn't actually go to a specific school, or he doesn't really enroll, right, in a class. But he learns from the media, okay, or from talking to people.
Talking to the people. I am a very curious person.
He's very
And I am
curious.
interested in humanism, which is a type of philosophy.
So what is his interest? What is he interested in? What subject does he like? Does he like math? No, he doesn't. Does he like English? No, not really. What subject does he like? Sorry, can you repeat, please? Humanism. So this is what he likes. Humanism. What is humanism? What topic is that? It's a type of philosophy. Okay? So it's actually philosophy, because in philosophy, there are many different ideas, many different schools. Okay? Humanism is one of the schools. Okay? It's one topic in philosophy. Okay?
which is a type of philosophy based on art, science, and caring for people.
So what is the idea of humanism? What is it based on? Look, art, science, and caring for people. Caring for people is the same as cuidar das pessoas, em geral, okay? So it's a nice subject, because it's a part of philosophy that is based on art, which is beautiful, science, which is very important, and caring for people, which is essential to be happy. Okay? All right. So,
I think I will keep learning all my life. This is a very good question. I think learning requires a good attitude, but teaching also requires a lot of previous work.
So in his opinion, which one is more difficult, learning or teaching? In his opinion. Yes, you think so? Watch again. Pay attention.
Learning requires a good attitude, but teaching also requires a lot of previous work. So I think teaching is harder. And also,
So, which one is more difficult in his opinion? Teaching. Okay? Because teaching requires a lot of previous work. Requires is the same as exige. Okay? So teaching also requires a lot of previous work, preparation and stuff. So in his opinion, teaching is more difficult. It's harder. Okay?
previous work. So I think teaching is harder. And also your performance will affect more people than if you are the student.
And he also said here, your performance will affect more people than if you are the student. So performance, you understand, right? So when you are a teacher, your performance as a teacher will affect a lot of people, okay? Now, when you are a student, your performance only affects you, yourself, okay? So that's how he justifies his answer, okay? That's how he supports his answer of which one is harder, okay?
Affect more people than if you are the student.
So now that we saw all the video till the end and we understand better, what kind of class are they doing? What kind of class is this one here? What are they studying? Is this high school? No, this is not high school. No, not anymore. What is this? It's a prep class. It's a preparation class for university. Okay? We can also abbreviate this kind of class and say it's a prep class or prep course. Okay? So let me put here. It's a private class, okay? So let me put here. Prep course. Look, I put there. It's a private prep course for university. Okay? Like here in Brazil, there are a lot of private prep courses, right? And they are super expensive. There are public ones too, like we have public schools, but there are private prep courses. Can you give me an example of a private prep course? Império, Elite. There are so many. Intellectus. There are so many private prep courses, right? Online. There are so many online. Yes. ProEnem, Descomplica. So many prep courses. They can be private or free, but I don't think they are free. I don't think they are. They free?
Deixava gratuito para os professores que você pode entrar sem assistir aula sem pagar nada.
But now, no.
Ainda tá, eu me inscrevi até.
Oh, how nice. That's good. So Julie said that there is one prep course online. It's an online prep course that is free.
Só que não tem as mesmas coisas que você paga muito mesmo. Eles têm sua obrigação, essas coisas assim. Só que eu acho que eles não precisam.
Okay. Yeah. So you just have access to some features. Okay. All right, people. So this is an example of a prep course, but in Myanmar. Okay. Great. Awesome. So, okay, people. Yes. Now you understand? All right. So let's take a look at question number 1 here. Choose the answers that are true for you, okay? Add your own answer. So here we have 3 options, okay? You can choose one. After that, you can add your own, okay? So look at number 1. Let me focus here. Can you see better? Yeah? Good. So I like learning a new language, a new sport, a new dance. What do you like learning the most? Yeah, me too. I like learning a new language. Okay. So now I would like you to do numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we check together. All right. So I'll give you some time to do it. I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay. To do the others, and you don't need to add your own answer now, okay? Let's do this one later. So I will time you to do this activity, okay? So let me just go ahead and do it. All right, there you go. 2 minutes, okay? Go ahead. Okay, time's up. Let's check. Let's check the answers. Yes? All right, let's do this. So, um, what did you answer in number 2? I like studying. Oh, okay, that's good. Julie said at home. Me too. I like studying at home too. What about you? Where do you like studying? At home? Okay. Now, number 3. When I want to learn about something, what do you do? I read a book. I prefer. What about you? What do you do? Oh, Julie said she goes on the internet. Okay. That's also good. Yeah. When it's something simple, yes, of course, we go to the internet, we go online. But when it's something more detailed, I like to read a book. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes. So we basically do both here, right?
Yeah.
We read the book, we go online, okay? Yeah. Uh-huh. So when I meet new people, I learn about them by, so when I meet new people, of course, I like to ask questions, right? To get to know the person better. So if you meet the person, why not ask questions directly to the person, right? So I guess that's the easiest way. So I do that, but sometimes you may look them up on social media. Some people go there, Facebook, Instagram. Okay. Number 5, I learn skills by, How do you learn skills? Skills, just to remind you, is the same as abilities, okay? Abilities. So I learn skills by can be taking a class or watching an online video. This one is more often nowadays because everything is so accessible, so easy online, isn't it? So whenever we want to learn something like a skill, we can check YouTube and see how to do it, right? Sometimes they have videos there teaching you how to do things. And
E posta, geral,
really,
é,
he's a teacher. Oh, how biology teacher. Oh, that's nice.
ele é muito conhecido. Mentira, e algumas pessoas que estudantes do Albert também conhecem ele.
Wow, how nice. What's his name? Rodolfo Souto. So Julie is giving an example of a teacher, a biology teacher from Albert Sabin, right, school, who posts videos on YouTube so that his students can follow him and learn more.
Tiver no terceiro ano e quiser ver ele onde ele fica isso.
Ah, nice. So she's saying that if you are doing your third grade, high school, third grade, and you need some help in biology, watch his videos, right? So Julie will share. Julie, share the link with the group. That's a good idea because then the students can find him easily. Yeah, these good things we need to share.
Quando ele ouviu, porque de vez em quando ele dá um grito, presta atenção.
How nice! This is so good. I like that. Okay, guys. So it's interesting, isn't it? It's nice when we have those teachers, right? It's really good. I like it. Okay, people. So all the answers here are personal, okay? They can vary. Now, what can you add here? Let's have an example for the first one. I like learning. Well, in my case, I can say that I like learning a new recipe all the time. I like learning how to cook things. I'm not a good cook, no, but I like learning. So this is something I like. If you like cooking, you can put that. Because nowadays there are so many videos online about cooking. And some of them are really good, right? So I like bookmarking some cooking videos, baking, in general. What about studying? What do you like? Where do you like studying? We have here at home, at the library, in a coffee shop. What place can we add? At school, okay. Good. Some people prefer to study only at school, okay? When school is over, they don't study. Some people prefer to study more at home, right? But sometimes, depending on the school, it's nice to study at school. Number 3, when I want to learn about something, what do? We have read a book, go on the internet, Yes, you can take a class, right? Yeah, you can enroll in a class. You can take a class about it. Suppose if you want to learn how to use Excel, you don't know Excel, and you want to know how to use Excel and how to create those magnificent tables, spreadsheets. They're amazing. So if you want to learn Excel, a good idea is to take a class. Only a class? Do you think one class is enough? No, you need more than a class. So you should take a course. Okay? So you take a course. That's a good idea. Okay? Because if you take only one class, especially if it's Excel, I don't think one class is enough. You need more. Okay? So you take a course. Take a course. Okay? Or you do a course. You can also put that. You do a course. Okay? All right. Take a course is equivalent in Portuguese to fazer curso. So, eu faço curso. Okay? You can also use the verb do. I do a course. It's okay too. Okay? Like we use when we say, oh, I'm taking English classes. I'm taking English classes. Eu estou fazendo aulas de inglês. Okay? I'm taking English classes. But I can also say, I'm doing English classes, or I'm doing English. It's okay too, right? Number 4, when I meet new people, I learn about them by, we have asking them questions, spending time with them. This one here is more difficult now. Looking them up on social media, or how do you actually learn more about people? How can you do that? Talking. You talk to them, right? So let's put here. Look, here there is a preposition by, so we need to use a verb with ing. So by talking to them. Okay? Yes, of course. When you talk to people, you learn more about them. Now, number 5, I learn skills by, look, taking a class, okay? I just said here, like, but here it's only a class, only one, okay? Not a course. So you can learn a skill by taking a class, by watching an online video, or asking for help. Any other option? Is it cold? Because the air conditioner is very hot here, so let me pull it up a little bit. 3, 4. So, by going on the internet. Okay, by going online or by going on the internet, it's a good option. Okay, you can learn a skill online. Lots of courses nowadays teach you how to do things online. They have apps, right? So by going online or on the internet, just to copy the sentence from number 3, okay? So you know the expression by going on the internet, okay? Because sometimes you can learn a new skill using an app, right? There are so many apps that teach you how to do things, even how to play the guitar. Yes, really. If you want to learn how to play the guitar and you don't want to go to a school, you can use an app. Of course, it's not the same as having a teacher, but you can learn how to play a few songs using an app. You have to practice a lot, okay? So let's check the answers. Actually, there's no right or wrong here, right? Because this is super personal. So let me just, yeah, here they don't even have checking answers because all the answers here are possible. Okay, so anything is okay, anything will do. All right, people, so we're done with this page. So let's go on to the next one. Let's check it out. Not all fun and games. What does this expression mean? Not all fun and games. What do you understand by that? What is that, people? Not all fun and games is equivalent to Portuguese. Like, nem tudo é diversão e jogos, ok? Nem tudo é. I don't know in Portuguese if there is an expression for that. Nem tudo é diversão. Nem tudo é. Yes, nem tudo é brincadeira, né? Nem tudo é. So sometimes you can have a serious job about, I don't know, games, but it's not for you to have fun, right? So let's see what they say here. We can have our break, I think, before we start. It's 10:34, isn't it? Yeah, it's 10:34. So I think we can have our break for 10 minutes. Drink some water, have some coffee, if you will. And after the break, we continue. Okay? Then we can do this page here, 124. All right? Okay? Good. So let's have our 10-minute break. So now it's 10:35. So we come back at 10:45. All right? Good. Stay here. Don't go anywhere. Okay? I will just turn off the camera and the microphone carefully. Hi guys, we're back. Yes, let's see that. Okay, good. So let's check out the first part of this lesson, which has a question that I was trying to find the answer to, and I have the answer now. I can tell you. The first question is, what's your dream job? Can anybody tell me what is your dream job? Julie, what is your dream job? You have, oh, Julie has two. Wow. She has two dream jobs. What are they? Oh, a PE teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. You see? So Julie has two dream jobs. One, physical education teacher or PE teacher. And number two, nurse. She would like to be a nurse. That's very nice. Great. What about you guys? What is your dream job? Do you have any idea? Claudinha, Duda, Larissa. Okay, I will share my dream job with you now, okay? My dream job is to be a food taster. That's my dream job. So let me show you that. Here it's a video of my dream job. Okay. Julie just added one more to the list. Okay. So let's see this, guys. What is a food taster? What does this professional do? Let's see.
If you can get a salary for doing what you love, you've got it licked. And that definitely goes for people who get paid to pig out.
Today, we're sinking our teeth into three very interesting food taster jobs. Right, Muddy? Oh, yes, we are.
At number one, talk about a sweet gig. Orietta Johnny Oreo is an official food taster specializing in chocolate.
So right now I'm working with Mars and UC Davis, and I can taste anything between 6 to 12 pieces of chocolate a day. You can make anything between 35,000 and 55, 60,000.
At number two, although the Secret Service has refrained from officially commenting whether there's a White House food taster, Senator Susan Collins spilled the beans when President Obama refused to eat her fresh lobster from Maine.
But apparently he has to have, essentially a taster. And I pointed out to him that we were all tasters for him.
If there is an official food taster on the White House payroll, they are said to make around $95,000 a year. And at number three, if you've got the nose for it and stomach, you can make around 55 to 65 grand a year tasting dog food.
Three most important things when it comes to tasting dog food is taste, smell, and of course nutritional value.
Here we go, down the hatch.
Okay.
It was a little, stringy in the mouth.
You're right.
I wouldn't try it again.
When you go to a store and you buy dog food, you want to make sure that that food you're taking home, your dog's actually going to eat. Here, I'll try crunchy with you.
Great.
Okay.
Salute.
Ready?
Not bad at all.
Yeah, palatable.
I could eat that again.
Our customers are looking for high quality. They want products that are natural, that are holistic. Perhaps they have organic ingredients in them. Okay, that looks
This
good.
is real beef.
That's real beef from real U.S. cows.
It's all a matter of taste.
Is there a reason why I'm still chewing?
On the lowdown.
It's totally mute. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so super sorry. Guys, oh, you should have told me before. Gosh. So let me say the things I said before. We are doing the vocabulary development, studying collocations, okay? So what are collocations? Collocations are words that go together, they match, okay? So we can say easily, take a class, okay? Take a class is like I said before, when you decide to do a class, okay? You take a test, you can take notes, okay, when you write down a few things, sorry, and you can take a break. When you decide to stop for a while, you take a break. Now, you do your homework, okay? But you can also say that you do well in a test, for example. You do a test, and if you believe your answers are all correct, you can say that you did well, okay? I can ask you, so how was the test? Was the test good? Did you do well? Oh, yes, I did really well. I knew all the answers, okay? So I did well. If it's the opposite, if you are not so confident, you can say, I didn't do so well. I didn't do so well. Okay, I'm not very sure. Okay, you make a mistake when your answer is incorrect, when you write something wrong. For example, when you're writing a composition or something, you make a mistake, right? Write a paper. What is that, people? What is the meaning of write a paper? Write a paper is like when you have to write an essay, like an article, okay? When you have to write something longer for university. It's like, it can also be a monography, okay? So sometimes when you finish a course, you need to write a paper, which is the evaluation you have to do when you conclude, when you finish a course at university. So you usually have to write a paper. Okay? Learn about something. So you learn about something when you decide to get some knowledge about something new. Okay? Try to do something. Okay? When something is difficult and you are doing your best, we can say that. Okay? Oh, I'm trying to solve this problem here, but it's difficult. Okay? All right, people. So, great. So now let's decide if each underlined word is correct or incorrect. Write the correct word. So let's see the first one. What is that, people? Do you think it's correct or incorrect? Yes, it's incorrect. I love learning about geography. Okay? So instead of saying I love learning of, we should say I love learning about. Okay? Some students don't Incorrect again. What verb, guys, should I use here? Take, okay? So here, some students don't take notes in class. Take notes is the same as fazer anotações, okay? Some students don't take notes, okay? I take a lot of notes when I'm in class. As a student, I take notes because I'm super visual, okay? So I need to take notes. Number 3, would you like to make a 10-minute break? Can we say that? Make a break? No. What is the right answer? Take a break. So would you like to take a 10-minute break? Okay. Number 4, I tried to study last night, but I was very tired. Correct. Okay. So this was something difficult to do because the person was very tired. Number 5, she speaks English well. She doesn't do a lot of mistakes. Is that correct? Incorrect. She doesn't make a lot of mistakes. Okay, good. I take classes at the local college. Correct. Okay, good. So let's check the answers. Everything all right. All right, people. So let's move down here. Now, write 5 sentences about your studies. Use the study collocations and adverbs of frequency, like every day, every week, every month, always, often, sometimes, or never. There is an example here. Can you read the example, please, Julie?
I always try to understand the teaching.
Okay, all right. So here, the person is using a collocation, right, from number 2, and an adverb of frequency. So which sentence could we create or could we make with the collocations that we've seen? Come on, let's try. Do your best. I know you can do this. Come on, give me your best shot. Go ahead. You can
Teacher,
start. Yes, Claudinha, go.
o que que é, I was 32?
So sorry.
É I was
Always
always 32.
try to.
Try to.
I always try to understand the teacher. I always, always is like sempre em
Sempre.
português, ok? Sempre, always. I always try. Eu sempre tento understand the teacher, ok?
Esse tu,
Yes, try to understand.
é como se fosse uma expressão que anda junto.
No, actually here, when we say the verb try, okay, after the verb try, when it's something difficult, when it's something that you have to work hard, you say try to and the verb. Okay, so let me explain in Portuguese. Quando a gente usa o verbo try, que significa tentar em português, a gente tem a opção de usar a partícula to depois dele para significar que eu estou tentando fazer uma coisa difícil. Quando é uma tarefa difícil, complicada, então a gente vai usar o verbo try com outro verbo em seguida no infinitivo, ok? O verbo no infinitivo aqui é o verbo understand. E ele está com a partícula to, okay? Que faz parte do infinitivo. Então, depois do try, eu posso usar aqui qualquer verbo no infinitivo com essa partícula para dizer que eu sempre tento fazer alguma coisa que para mim é difícil, mas eu tento, ok? Então,
Entendi.
alright? Então, é esse o sentido do verbo try, seguido do outro verbo no infinitivo.
Definitivo.
Ok?
Entendi.
All right? So, I always try to understand the teacher. Ou seja, eu sempre tento entender o professor ou a professora. Então, esse entender é o infinitivo. To understand. Ok?
Entendi. É que em português a gente tem o subjuntivo, a gente coloca o se. Se você gostar disso, se você quiser aquilo.
Sim.
E em português é infinitivo. Em inglês é no infinitivo.
Não, em português também é no infinitivo. Em português a gente fala, eu sempre tento entender o professor. É a mesma coisa.
Entendi.
I always try to understand. Então, assim como em português, em inglês também vai estar no infinitivo. Só que com uma função especial. Depois do verbinho try, eu posso utilizar aqui um outro verbo numa forma diferente. Por exemplo, quando eu uso o try com o verbo no ing, é porque eu estou dando uma dica de fazer alguma coisa que vai funcionar ou que eu estou tentando dar uma sugestão para a pessoa. Por exemplo, aqui, se eu falasse assim, I always try understanding, é outro sentido, completamente diferente, ok? Então, try to understand é tentar entender, ok?
Ok, professora, eu entendi.
Ok?
Tem que praticar muito.
Yes, so try plus infinitive. Depois, mais para frente, vocês vão aprender a usar o verbo try com outros verbos no ing. Vocês vão ver o outro sentido que dá, ok? All right. So here we have, let's write one sentence. Vamos tentar escrever pelo menos uma frase usando esses exemplos, ok? So do you have, Julie, your sentence? I take classes every week. Okay, very good. So Julie said, look, I take classes every week.
Pode ser I drink coffee every day.
Yes, também. Qual é a diferença? Quando você fala I drink coffee every day, você está usando o advérbio de frequência. Porém, você não está usando o exemplo, ou nenhum exemplo, do número 2 aqui em cima, que fala sobre palavras ligadas à educação, que é o foco dessa aula. Então, o foco dessa aula é sobre verbos relacionados com educação, aprendizado. Então, no número 3, ele pede para você formar frases usando esses verbos. Então, aqui, a gente pode, por exemplo, esse exemplo da Julie. I take classes every week. Ela está usando o exemplo. Olha lá. Take classes. Ok?
Poderia ser I study every day.
Yes, pode ser. A única coisa que tem nesse exemplo que você deu é que o verbo study sozinho, ele não está... fala sobre educação, óbvio, fala de aprendizado, mas não é nenhum dos exemplos da caixinha. Você está conseguindo ver a caixinha aqui?
Tô.
Então, eles querem que nós façamos exemplos usando uma dessas collocations daqui. Take a class, take a test, take notes, or do homework, or do well, make a mistake, ok? Então, o seu exemplo não está errado, está correto. I study every day. Ele só não está contemplando nenhuma das palavras aqui da caixinha, ok? O ideal seria vocês tentarem fazer um exemplo utilizando algumas dessas collocations aqui, okay? Algumas dessas combinações. A gente vai chamar collocation de combinações entre palavras que ocorrem com frequência, ok? Então, make a mistake, write a paper, learn about something, para vocês poderem consolidar esse ponto de vocabulário aqui, ok?
Pode ser. Pode
Entendi.
ser. Do you write in the paper?
Do you write papers?
In the paper?
Ah, ok. Então vamos lá. Aqui tem a preposição in.
Não.
Você está vendo a preposição in aqui?
Não, só o
Só o
então,
A. Então a combinação aqui não usa a preposição in. Porque aqui a expressão não é escrever no papel. Aqui é escrever um artigo. A palavra paper aqui não se refere à palavra papel em português, ok? A palavra paper nessa frase, quando a gente fala write a paper, ele quer dizer escrever um artigo ou uma redação, ou escrever um ensaio, qualquer texto relacionado a alguma aula. Então, às vezes, eles chamam a monografia que você faz no final da faculdade de paper. Eles chamam também de paper. Então, você não pode traduzir a palavra paper, neste caso, para papel. A palavra paper vai significar texto, monografia, ok? Ou redação, ou ensaio, ok? Então, alguma coisa assim. Então, write a paper, escrever uma monografia. Pode ser aí uma tradução boa, ok? Escrever uma monografia. Então, aí você pode dizer, when I finish college, vamos colocar lá, olha, vamos colocar aqui no Brasil, em geral, né? No presente, porque nós vamos usar advérbio de frequência. Então, vamos colocar no presente. When we finish, ok? College in Brazil, como? We always have, a gente vai usar o advérbio antes do verbo. Então, we always have to write a paper. É uma obrigação na maioria das faculdades. Eles exigem que o aluno escreva um texto, seja ele uma monografia, seja ele um ensaio, até às vezes um livro, né? Dependendo da faculdade. Então, olha lá. When we finish college in Brazil, we always have to write a paper. Estou postando aí para vocês verem na caixinha de mensagens, ok? So, take a look. Dá uma olhadinha lá, Claudinha. Todo mundo.
Tô olhando.
Ok? Diga, Julie.
Eu meio que usei dessas duas frases, mas eu coloquei I always try to stay every
Ok, very good. Julie fez uma outra frase. Ela colocou aqui, ó. I always try to study. Ok? Sempre usando I you try com o infinitivo. Então, ela usou try to study. E ela foi específica para dizer que a matéria é inglês. Então, English every day. Pode ser aí também, tá? I always try to study English every day. Ok? Eu sempre tento estudar inglês todo dia. Nem sempre é possível, mas eu tento. Acho que foi a ideia que ela teve. Vou publicar aqui, ó. I always try to study English every day. Como é uma coisa que nem sempre é fácil de fazer, às vezes é difícil porque não tem tempo, então eu vou usar o try, que é o verbo tentar, com o infinitivo, ok? Então, I always try to study English every day. E aí, se você quiser completar, você pode colocar lá, but it's difficult. Ok? Depois aí do everyday, você pode até colocar uma vírgula, aí coloca but it's difficult. Eu aqui, como eu estou fazendo uma outra frase embaixo, eu vou colocar o but com letra maiúscula, ok? Mas se você quisesse completar a frase expressando o quão difícil é estudar todo dia, é só você colocar uma vírgula depois do everyday e colocar but it's difficult. E nem sempre ela consegue, ok? All right, people. Ok, Claudinha, Stephanie, everybody?
Ok.
Ok? Então a frase ficou bacana. I always try to study English every day, but it's difficult. Ok? All right, people. So, after doing this, se vocês quiserem depois escreverem mais outras frases e me mandarem para eu depois ver se está certinho, podem mandar, ok? Depois...
Eu vou escrever.
Pode mandar, escreve outras frases sim, aí me manda. Now let's see, guys. Look at the image. Look at this image here. What kind of school do you think she goes to? Que tipo de escola você acha que ela frequenta? Frequentar em inglês, quando a gente fala em escola, Frequentar, a gente usa a expressão go mais a partícula to. Então, se a gente quer perguntar onde você estuda, pergunta típica, né? Where do you go to school? Olha como é que fica. A gente nunca vai perguntar where do you study? Por que não vai falar isso? Porque se eu perguntar para alguém where do you study, a pessoa vai dizer, eu estudo em casa. Eu prefiro. Ou eu estudo na biblioteca. Porque o verbo estudar não tem aqui o mesmo, não em inglês, não tem o mesmo significado que o verbo que a gente usa para perguntar em que escola você estuda, ok? Então a pergunta é: which school do you go to? Or where do you go to school? Essa aqui é a pergunta, ó. Where do you go to school? Essa é a pergunta para saber onde a pessoa estuda. Anota isso. Where do you go to school? Where do you go to school? Qual é a resposta? Você vai dizer I study? I study at Pedro II. Não. Você não vai responder com o verbo study. Porque estudar, você estuda em vários lugares. Na escada, na sua casa, no seu quarto, na biblioteca, ok? Aqui é onde você frequenta. Então, a resposta é I go to... E aí o nome da escola. Ok? Aí aqui você vai colocar o nome da escola ali. Ok? Gostei. I go to Albert Sabin. I go to Pedro II. I go to Baense. I go to... Tarará. E se você não estuda? Você pode falar I finished school. Simplesmente. Oh, I finished school. I finished school. Or I don't go anywhere. I finished. You can say I don't go to school anymore. É outra opção. I don't go to school anymore significa eu não estudo mais. Tipo, eu terminei, ok? I don't go to school anymore. Eu não faço mais escola, eu não vou mais à escola. Então, traduzindo literalmente, pode ficar meio, né? Eu não vou mais à escola, tudo bem. Mas aqui é eu não frequento mais, ok? I don't go to school anymore. Porque a pergunta é, where do you go to school? Quando eu quero saber onde você estuda, ok? Eu jamais posso perguntar, where do you study? Tem um outro sentido. Where do you study? Você pode responder, in my bedroom, in the library, on the bus. I study in many different places. Então, é possível estudar em vários lugares, mas frequentar a escola, aí é go to school. Aí a pergunta tem que ser com go e não com study. Ok, guys? Então, where do you go to school? I go to Albert Sabin. I go to Pedro II. I go to Baense. All right? I finished school.
Me too.
You finished? Really? Wow. How nice. She looks so young. Okay? All right. Okay, people. So here, the question is, what kind of school do you think she goes to? Okay? So, que tipo de escola você acha que ela frequenta? Technology, maybe. Games. Yes, because look, 1, 2 screens. Probably there's another screen here. Do you think she's having fun?
Yes.
Probably. Maybe. Now, read the email and check. Let's take a look. Read in silence, okay? I'll give you 1 minute to read this email. Okay, go ahead. All right, 1 minute. Okay, go ahead. Okay, time's up. It's to read quickly. It's just to scan the test. It's not to read in details, okay? So, do you think she's having fun?
No.
Not really. Not really. Okay?
I have on my closet.
Yes. She's having a hard time,
Yeah.
right? It's not easy, as you can see here. Okay?
It's serious work.
Yeah, it's serious work, really. Okay? And look, some expressions that we saw up there. Here, she's saying, I'm taking a break. Okay? So let's highlight that. Look, from my homework to tell you about my first month at college. Here she says, look, it's serious work, and I'm not doing that well. So her grades, her results are not so good, okay? Here we have another expression. Look, I'm doing all my homework. Okay, so she's trying to, okay? Trying to work hard. And she made a lot of mistakes on her first Programming 101 test. That's hard, okay? So people, let's move on. I know we have to go, so I would like to do the following class with you today, but we will leave this one for next class. But you can take a look, okay, before our class on the aspect of this verb here that we call present continuous, which is actually a verb tense, okay? So we're going to take a look if you can, because we have now, remember, 13 days before our next class. So you have time enough to do the homework, catch up on online practice, and take a look here, all right? So let me take you back to our page on Google Classroom, okay? Can you see that? Good. So guys, of course, we did only 2 pages here. Thank you. We did only 123 and 124. Okay, we haven't done 125, so I will update here. Look, we did only here. And the homework is going to be online practice unit 11.1. You can start doing this vocabulary, and if you want, you can try and do the grammar, but you need to see the files here first. Okay, guys? Take a look at the files before you do the grammar.
But it's the same as RQ?
Yes, the files. Yeah, that's okay. And there are some worksheets for you there too. So if you want, you can practice the verb tense doing the worksheets, okay? So what did we learn today, guys? So just for us to wrap up. Today, we talked about learning, okay? So we talked about some collocations, some pairs of words that go together. We haven't started the present continuous yet, okay? But we are going to do it next week, all right? We talked about the picture, the introductory photo by Edu Bayer, and we talked about learning vocabulary. Here, there are some files with the vocabulary you need. Here, some collocations, okay, and some vocabulary related to education, like some phrasal verbs and so on. So this is very nice, okay, guys? So please update your online practice. Sorry, guys. Update your online practice. We have now more than a week to do it. And please, the student who needs to replace, let's take a look there quickly. Look, Claudinha, you have to replace February 2nd. Okay, Claudinha? Please do this replacement now, today or tomorrow, okay? Who else needs to replace? Felipe is okay. Julie is okay. Larissa, you have to replace February 9th. Okay, people? So please do this. Who else? Maria Eduarda is okay. Stephanie is okay. Congratulations. All right? So only Larissa and Claudinha. All right, people? Okie dokie. So thank you so much for coming, everybody. And do your replacements. This is the last week. Guys.
Tô mandando até sábado, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Claudinha. Please, I really need this. If you can do as soon as possible, because Monday is the limit. Okay, guys. So thank you, Claudinha. Thank you, Duda. Thank you, Larissa. And thank you, Stephanie. Have a nice weekend and a nice holiday. Okay? Bye-bye, people. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Samira. It was nice having you here. And don't forget, do your homework. Okay? Bye-bye.
Sure.